During the pandemic, many people used side hustles to earn some extra cash, including a lot of people who started serving and delivering food made in their own kitchens. Here for you now is Bryan Waldman with a closer look at the legal aspects.
Michigan has what's known as a cottage food law, a law that was created to allow people to sell food that they cook in their own kitchens, maybe to earn a little extra money or to start to dabble in something, hoping that it'll turn into something bigger at a later point. And what it does is it allows people to sell the food they cook in their own kitchen without requiring them to have a license or being subject to inspections. But there are certain very important laws that still apply to people that are going to take advantage of this law. For example, if someone wants to sell food that they cook in their own kitchen under the cottage food law, they can't have gross sales for the year above $25,000. They can only cook non-potentially hazardous foods. In other words, foods that don't need to be refrigerated or have temperature considerations, things that can basically be put on a shelf and will be safe remaining on that shelf. They can only have direct sales to customers. For example, at a farmer's market or at a roadside stand. There's no mail order, that's not allowed. Internet sales are not allowed under the cottage food law. And then one of the very important rules that applies to people who take advantage of this law has to do with very strict labeling requirements. Every item of food that's cooked in a person's kitchen and sold under this law has to have a label that includes the person's name and the address of the kitchen where it was cooked, which will be the person's home. It has to include the ingredients that are in the food. It has to list all allergens, have the net weight or volume, and then a very specific statement that says it was made in a home kitchen and was not subject to and has not undergone an inspection by the Michigan Department of Agriculture.